Oh, hi! On the date of the workshop for land valuation and feasibility study, you're going to learn how to use an AI tool that actually comprise of agents. First agent is a AI agent for surveyor, an engineer, and architect. The more important for those people who are doing subsale for properties, including condominiums, houses, or land, you can also use it as a locational intelligence plus also market snapshot to know the pricing around the property. Now, on that date, when you come for the workshop, we're going to do what we call fact sheet production for marketing purposes, feasibility study for property developers to consider the purchase or the selling of property if it's engaged by the property developer. So without ado, let's look at the screen. Now, what you see here is a Google map. And in the Google map, all you need to do is look for your piece of land. Let's assume this piece of land that has a pond, very nice, okay? And then we take this piece of land and we right click on Google Map. On Google Map, once you right click, you get a GPS coordinates. You click on it, there you go. You already has the GPS coordinates to do what we're gonna do next. And then after this, you come over to Swareka. Swareka is the software that is built by AI and it runs with AI agents. So what you do is you come here, okay, and you copy the GPR's coordinates into it and you press go. And then wait a while and it comes to the land. Now let me enlarge it on the screen for you. See, you see the piece of land and then now we click it on this piece of land. Now let's be specific, we want it here next to the lake. And then after that we run scan. So what does it do? We are now in locational intelligence. You can do it for a condo, you can do it for residential, you can do everything, and it produces you results. And 1 kilometer walk space, what you have, 5 kilometers, and then district 25. Yeah. And then from here, what you get is all the nearby tamans. And of course, you can also click on road access. Then it will tell you what are the roads, what are the environmental risk you are going to face, commercial and industrial, and then waterways. So you can actually do a snapshot like that. Now, after that, you can copy this thing. All you have to do is snippet it, put it in the PowerPoint, and you have what we call a fact sheet. Now, next part. Next part is market snapshot. Again, we will copy the GPS coordinates, and then after that, we will run given the market snapshot. The AI behind this is an AI agent. It goes through the internet, it sources many sources. It gives you what are the prices from bricks and everybody else, what is the average on day, whether it is affordability, in this case is moderate to high, and then it tells you who your competitors if you do a property development there. Okay. And then the same thing, you can go into deep dive. Deep dive is what we call the engineers and the surveyors. We want to know, is there a hill on this piece of land, because it requires engineering, cutting, filling, and then settlement to get it at a flat land from a hill land. So what we can do is we go to the location first. You can see on the computer, and we come to the location this time. Now, if you look at your grant you would have a drawing. So what we're going to do is we're going to click the drawing, okay? And then from here, we're going to draw out the entire land, right? So let's draw out the entire land and then close it. It's based on the information, it's 19.4 acres, okay, or 7.87 hectares. And then we analyze the terrain. When we analyze the terrain, you can see it actually shows you a 3D model, we call it polygon, of the land. And it's very hilly. It has hill. The highest peak is 187 meters and the lowest is 135. That is 50 meters difference. So a house cannot build on a hill, everything. It has to be settled. So from here, we can also pursue next to what we call grader. And in the grader, we'll do cut and fill. So during this workshop, we're going to run you through to show you that how you, who is not a surveyor, now you know how high the place is, whether it's hilly. And then next, how to be an engineer to cut and fill, because you need, if you don't have enough earth, you have to import earth, you have to pay fees. Then if you got too much earth, you have to dispose it to another site. Of course, you have to remove them. So therefore, this system actually goes through it. For yourself, if you are attending the workshop on this date, you will be taught how to be an engineer, a surveyor, and of course, in this software, you can even do the layout for the property. And we have the software that actually pursue all the way to feasibility studies. This is what we call land valuation feasibility study using AI tools, and more specifically, AI agent. My name is Thong. I hope you can join our class because it will make you the next generation of real estate agents in Malaysia. If you are a developer, you will see the capabilities of what AI can do for you. If you are valuers, you will see that now you can do a feasibility study from the beginning all the way to the end by using this Swareka software. My name is Thong, and I say see you later. Bye-bye.